Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Chee. I'm a physician that's trained in both Western medicine as well as in traditional Chinese medicine. I'm also certified as an internal family systems therapist. So, before I jump into the talk, I just want to make sure for those of you who aren't aware of internal family systems, what it is. So, it's an evidence based psychotherapeutic modality. It's based on the notion that people are made up of an internal system of parts and self. And in general, there are two types of parts: the protective parts, like the exterior of this pomegranate, and the more vulnerable parts inside that need protecting. The self is present in all of us and it's been called different things, such as the soul, Buddha mind, or Buddha nature, or the God within, to name but a few. It's really identified by qualities such as love, compassion, curiosity, presence, wholeness, and wisdom. So, did you know that the energy of the earth can help you to deepen your awareness of yourself, of your soul essence? So, you probably have memories and experiences of experiencing the peacefulness and the joy of being in nature. Some of you are aware of the benefit of various grounding exercises. But what I want to share with you goes beyond all of that. The energy of the earth can serve as a cradle to nurture and to help us to embody ourself, this essence in all of us that is compassionate, wise, and loving. In my experience, this is deeply healing and restorative to connect to and to experience. And I want to share with you my own story of how I've come to know this. About 20 years ago, I was experiencing burnout as a physician, and I went on my first 10-day silent meditation retreat. And on that retreat, while walking outside, I felt called to touch a tree. And I'll never forget what happened when I gently placed my hand upon the bark. I could feel the energy of the tree. I could feel the energy of the earth. I could feel this invisible energy that was vibrant as well as profoundly peaceful. Later on that same retreat, I ended up having the most profound mystical experience of my life, part of which was being kissed by this energy, the energy of the earth. As I felt this energy flowing through my body, I also had this profound sense of truly being home in my body, of truly belonging and feeling connected. There's a saying in traditional Chinese medicine that describes this: heaven, earth, and humanity are mutually interconnected as one. And I also experienced what Rumi, the 13th century Persian poet and mystic, once said: soul, a moving river; body, the riverbed. As a young medical doctor at the time, this had a profound effect on my personal and professional journey. I wanted to know more about how this energy that I experienced flowing through my body and how it could be utilized for health and for healing. Traditional Chinese medicine and internal family systems, or IFS, have helped me to understand and to help others experience that as well. So, as an example, one patient of mine with chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia was frequently getting overwhelmed by parts of her in our work together. She wanted to know what we could do. I brought forward the option of exploring the energy of the earth as a way of helping herself to become more present. So while she had done grounding exercises before, she had never done anything quite like what we did together. Specifically, after helping her to connect to the energy of the earth, I asked her something that I've learned from IFS, which is: are you aware that you are there too? That yourself, your capital S self, is there too? She said she became aware of an expansive strength by nature and by being, that the awareness of the earth energy was flowing through her body and with her parts. This gave her a deep sense of safety and feeling comforted. And perhaps the most powerful and useful aspect of this experience was she said this really helped parts of her to trust her more because having her parts witness herself as the bridge to earth energy helped them to see her in a way they had never experienced her before. And this gave them hope. And it was also very healing. So there's another principle in traditional Chinese medicine which helps to explain what is happening here. And as this, humans are engendered by the Qi of heaven and earth. So Qi is a concept in traditional Chinese medicine that could be translated as life force. So this principle is saying how the field of Qi, the life force field of the earth, can engender, can support, and can nurture humans. I believe this is saying what I said at the beginning, that the energy of the earth can serve as a cradle to nurture and enhance awareness of the self. Another patient who self describes as being highly sensitive and has had anxiety since early childhood also practiced grounding exercises for many years and said what she experienced with this was very different and had a profoundly positive effect on her body and her nervous system. She said, in connecting to the earth energy and allowing it to help enhance and amplify my self energy, I feel like my body and senses have come alive like never before. It's as if heaven and earth are connecting through me, allowing me to see, feel, and experience more of myself and the truth of who I truly am. When I practice this exercise, I feel calm, centered, and present with a heightened awareness of my inner strength and capabilities. Each time I do this, it's a new and wonderful experience that brings me healing and upliftment. So she's really beautifully describing some of the benefits of connecting to the energy of the earth. So, speaking of benefits, scientists are also becoming more aware of this. We know from research done on earthing, which is physically connecting the body to the earth, that this has been shown to reduce inflammation, pain, and stress, to improve blood flow, sleep, and vitality. And connecting to the energy of the earth can be a way of uniting the body with the soul. This was seen by the ancient Chinese as one of the keys to longevity. In the book, The Yellow Emperor's Classic of Medicine, an ancient Chinese text over 2,000 years old, there was a question about how to live to 100 years of age. And the response was the ancients kept their bodies united with their souls so as to fulfill their allotted span completely, measuring unto 100 years before they passed away. And again, I believe that connecting to the energy of the earth can be a way of uniting the body and the soul. There are other benefits as well. When we connect to the energy of the earth, this helps the self to embody. Richard Schwartz, the founder of Internal Family Systems, has said, and this is from Susan McConnell's book, Somatic Internal Family Systems Therapy, when self is embodied, it is like the parent has returned home and the children can relax and be children. When we come home to ourselves, when we embody ourselves, it gives the parts inside of us a real, genuine sense that there's someone there for us to help us, to be with us, and to support us, to be who we were always meant to be. So, thank you for listening to this. And if you're curious to explore this further, there's a link to a meditation on how to connect to the energy of the earth on this page. Take care.